Hi everyone, for today's Fun Friday project I'm using this Purr Whiskers kitty stamp set with the sentiment, and I am going to stamp this out on my stamping tool because it's a solid stamp, so I want a nice dark impression. And I'm using the True Color Fusion Black Licorice ink, and I'm going to stamp it out twice so I don't have any white spots, and it gives me a real good solid impression. And there's the kitty. It turned out perfect. And then I'm going to use some markers just to color in the eyes and the nose, and that's LG5, that's a Spectrum Noir marker, and I'm just going to color in his eyes. And that's the new Illustrator markers. They have a brush tip, a brush and a nib tip. And I'm just coloring the eyes green. And then for the nose, I'm going to use a Copic, and that's R20. It's just a pink color. And I'm just going to color in the teeny tiny nose. And I cut this out on my Scan and Cut 2. And I'm using some Spectrum Noir Sparkle pen, but I'm using the tip of my empty Wink of Stella because I like the tip better on my Wink of Stella. So I just brush it onto the Wink of Stella, the Spectrum Noir Sparkle pen. And you can kind of see it. It's hard to show on video, but you get the idea. And that's a window die I had. And I'm actually going to put a piece of acetate on that. And it's just cut a little bit bigger than the actual window squares. And I'm going to put that on with a dry adhesive, and that's the white liner tape. Because then I don't have to worry about any oozing of, wet glue. And I just put that on all four sides of the window. And then I'm going to put that acetate right over it. And then I'm seeing where I want to position the kitty. So he's looking out the window, and I'm just using some tiny bit of Scotch tape just to hold it in place. The acetate I used was just a piece of acetate from an old packaging container. Then I'm going to use a piece of cardstock that kind of looks like the sky. It's like a marbly blue cardstock. And I'm going to tape that on again with the white liner tape. And I cut it a little bit bigger than the acetate. And then I put some on the cat too, so it's just stuck in place. And I just put that on there, and that's basically it. That's how I made my kitty looking out of the window. And now I want to put this on a tag. And this is a tag that I had, and I'm using wet adhesive for that. And I just put it right on there. And then I want to use that cute little sentiment. So I'm going to stamp that out with my stamping tool and on a banner type piece of cardstock. And then I'm going to put a little fishtail on there. And I glue that on with dry adhesive, the white liner tape. And then I have a reinforcer for the top of the tag, and I'm going to use some wet adhesive to glue that on. And then I want to put a ribbon. So I found some brown polka dot ribbon, and I'm just going to feed that through that hole and then bring it up through the loop. And then I'm going to trim the ends, and then I use wet adhesive for the ends so they don't fray. And that's it. My cute little cat tag is finished. I have a list of the products I've used down below, and if you're interested in purchasing any Fun Stampers Journey products, there will be a link down below also, and all you have to do is click on that and shop. Thanks for watching. Bye.